Now, today, the Star newspaper went ahead to publish a story that Gideon Moi, the KANU chairman, has finally dumped One Kenya Alliance for the ODM leader, Raila Odinga's coalition. This did not come in as breaking news, since Gideon Moi left One Kenya Alliance some times back, and most of you guys understand that. Now, the day Gideon Moi and President Uhuru Kenyatta's brother Muhoho Kenyatta made their way to Raila Odinga's home, confirmed the fact that Gideon Moi was shifting from One Kenya Alliance to Raila Odinga's side. We did that video on this platform, and if you did not watch that video, I'm going to place a link here that will direct you to that video. You can go and watch it. Now, for the Star newspaper to publish such a story, they have a specific agenda that they are pushing for. Since we are at a time when President Uhuru Kenyatta is trying to push for NASA coalition principles to get back into their coalition so that they can face Dr. William Samoei Ruto in the next general election when they are strong. But Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musioka, and Senator Masika Wetangula are not yet ready to get back to NASA coalition. So that is the playing there. And for that reason, before I explain something on this headline, you might be watching me for the first time and you have not yet subscribed. My humble request is please consider subscribing so that any other time, once we come out with a video like this one, you will always get notified. And to everyone who has subscribed, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Actually, the more you subscribe to this channel, the more you help us to reach more people. Now, to all the returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back again. Let us get back to our discussion. Now, the idea of forming One Kenya Alliance came in play when we were facing a number of by-elections. There was by-election in Matungu, Kabuchai constituencies and Machakos County. And these leaders came together, and at the end they delivered all those seats. That is how One Kenya Alliance picked up. But it reached a time when ODM party started complaining of being mistreated by President Uhuru Kenyatta's government during this by-election, with favoring these candidates, especially in Matungu. They bitterly complained about that. And at that time, ODM was finally threatening to go and join hands with the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto Hasula movement. So that placed a threat to President Uhuru Kenyatta's government, where he was working closely with Raila Odinga. I think this is part of the move that informed President Uhuru Kenyatta to reach out to Gideon Moi so that Gideon Moi can go and reach to Raila Odinga, and in that manner try to bring Raila Odinga closer to him, assure him going forward, working together. So that is how this thing came out to play. So that issue was sorted out. After that, we went to Bonchari by-election, but despite all the problems that happened there, the blame was placed directly to Matiang'i, but not President Uhuru Kenyatta. So, going forward, President Uhuru Kenyatta would want NASA coalition to be together. But now, Gideon Moi being part of One Kenya Alliance, among these principles, 3 of them are complaining about mistreat and a lack of trust from the ODM party. For that reason, these people are not yet ready to join ODM in NASA coalition again, just without a proper agreement going forward, because they are complaining about revenue and how their members were mistreated in a specific committee that they were serving in. But Gideon Moi did not have any complaint to place on ODM party. That's why it was easy for Gideon Moi to shift to ODM party. Now, how is One Kenya Alliance losing in this? It is simple. Number one, Gideon Moi was bringing in the face of Rift Valley in One Kenya Alliance. So that was huge. Again, Gideon Moi, being a partner in One Kenya Alliance or a principal, he was still coming in with his resources like other principals. So losing Gideon Moi, number one, perception vote and the image is gone. And then in terms of resources, yes, he is among the key players there. So that might not be there again. Those are the issues that I can say it has affected One Kenya Alliance. But then Gideon Moi left a long time. But I still maintain my stand that it will be a breaking news if Kalonzo Musioka and Musalia Mudavadi will agree to go and join back One Kenya NASA coalition and then support Raila Odinga. That will be the breaking news, because these people means a lot to Raila Odinga. When they come in with their numbers. But Gideon Moi has been held a hostage by Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the UDA party leader. William Ruto is holding to Rift Valley votes. Gideon Moi has no numbers at home. Even in his own home county, he don't come in with numbers. And for that reason, when Gideon Moi was joining One Kenya Alliance, or even if he go and join Raila Odinga, simply he's going there just to gain, because he can no longer bring in votes from Rift Valley. And again, he has a big challenger there, William Ruto, who he has to face with. So for that reason, whichever organization or realignment he will be joining, he definitely go there just to gain. Now, as I have said, if Kalonzo Musioka get there, Senator Masika Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi, I think that will be the turning point for ODM leader. And Honorable Mbadi has said to this one, with other people like Charity Ngilu, who are seriously speaking the truth to President Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila Odinga, and the next government that they wish to form, that for these people to succeed, they will need to have the NASA alliance machine assembled back to work. Without that, they are going to face hurdles. There is high possibilities that Musalia Mudavadi might not join back NASA coalition. Kalonzo Musioka has become unpredictable. You cannot tell. He can either go and join Raila Odinga, or even go ahead, be on ballot, or stay with Musalia Mudavadi in One Kenya Alliance and Senator Masika Wetangula. As long as these individuals don't join Raila Odinga, then there is a lot of opposition that they are going to face going to 2022 general election. Since the vote that they had put in one basket in 2017 is going to be definitely divided, some people are going to go with these numbers. Whether someone is going with 1 million, it is adding value. Because 50 plus 1 is needed to make it in round 1. So Gideon Moi going to President Uhuru Kenyatta Raila Odinga coalition still also help there to bring the face of Rift Valley region into that coalition. Perception vote comes with it. Some resources will come with it. Therefore, there is also some value he is adding into that side. But again, that cannot deliver the 2017 victory to Raila Odinga. He still needs to rethink, refocus, and make his way to amend his relationship with former principals. ODM is in talks with Jubilee Party to either see it go into a merger or a coalition ahead of 2022 general election. KANU is also in coalition with Jubilee. So therefore, it still means that KANU is in Jubilee Party, which want to form a merger or a coalition with ODM. So these people were still together. So going forward, maybe let us say formally, maybe Gideon Moi will be leaving NASA One Kenya Alliance formally. Because on Tuesday, they will have their other meeting, which they will come out with a statement on One Kenya Alliance, the way they want to take it, if they will take it forward, or they are going to wait to see if ODM will leave NASA coalition so that they can go and revamp it. That's the only thing that is playing there as of now. So we will give it time to see how the results will come out. So on Tuesday, we wait to see if Gideon Moi will make his way to One Kenya Alliance meeting. And after that, we can conclude and say that formally, formally, because remember he left. So we say formally, he has finally left One Kenya alliance going forward. And again, this One Kenya alliance has not yet been officially formalized into a possible coalition. All of these individuals are still hanging on NASA. None of them has tendered their resignation to NASA coalition. Since for NASA to be disbanded, it means 3 political parties should resign from NASA coalition. That's why ODM is still hanging there, and these other principles are still hanging to see who will leave, and maybe the remaining team can revamp it. Again, another challenge that ODM has to face here is the NASA coalition agreement, which bar ODM party to produce a presidential candidate in case NASA will exist beyond 2022. There is that agreement. So that also is another problem that ODM has to deal with. In that way, I think ODM, in their own wisdom, understand that they have to disband NASA coalition for them to come in with another coalition which will see ODM fill a candidate on ballot. Because once you bring them together, then they will put the memorandum of understanding that they signed during the formation of NASA coalition. And that is a hindrance to ODM party. That can inform the reason why ODM is rushing to go into another coalition with the Jubilee party. Because it would have been very easy just Jubilee as a party to join NASA coalition and go ahead, because NASA was a winning wave. NASA was a tsunami. It was winning. It had already won, and it could again come in victorious. So that is some of the reason that I see is coming out as challenges that ODM has to look for a way to downplay them in case they are serious to have Raila Odinga on ballot in 2022 general election. Thank you so much for listening to me. Tell me in the comment section, what impact does KANU chairman bring into this coalition with President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga? Tell me in the comment section. Maybe there are places I have left out. So go ahead and tell me in the comment section. Bring in your advice and tell me what disadvantage is brought to One Kenya alliance going to 2022 general election. Tell me in the comment section. Thank you so much for reaching this far. May good God bless you, and see you in my next video.